Sup, everyone. So today we're going to be talking about meeting people online, since it's such a big issue now because a lot of people are meeting a lot of people online.
Through mainly things such as like Facebook and MySpace. Those are the two hottest things right now.
So yeah, so just like Ellie said, a lot of new sites are coming out, like Facebook. There's one in Quebec called Facebox.
Oh really?
Yeah. MySpace, which is a huge one.
Yeah.
I love
So do you
MySpace.
think Facebook is becoming more popular than MySpace right about now?
Yeah, it's true, because Facebook you can't do as much as MySpace.
It's easier to find people on Facebook, because if you just remember somebody's name from like maybe years ago, like an old friend, and you haven't talked to them in like ages, if you remember their name, you can just search them and you might find them. Like I've done that. I'm a Facebook stalker sometimes, and I have found some people. I have found old friends, and it's amazing. It's like great, and it's a really good connector.
That's not a good thing to say online. I'm an internet stalking crazy.
Not in a bad way, but just like for finding old friends.
Yeah, especially because I remember for myself on Facebook, I have a Facebook. I found a lot of friends that I went to kindergarten with years ago, because I'm so old. I'm incredibly old. I'm ancient. But yeah, it was great, and I talked to them. They're like, "Oh my gosh, I haven't talked to you since kindergarten. What the hell's up with that?" You know, it's really exciting. Whereas MySpace, you have to kind of find.
MySpace, you search. It's harder to find people, and you search people through either school networks or. But a lot of people don't put their school on their MySpace because it's kind of unsafe. But Facebook's like that. But that's all Facebook is. Anyways, and you can also search people on MySpace through their email. But then that means you have to have their email address in order to find them, and so that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But
when you do meet. I got MySpace and Facebook because I like meeting new people.
Yeah.
Like, I love it.
I've had MySpace for over a year now, and I used to use it compulsively, but now since Facebook is coming more into the picture nowadays, and like more people have Facebook, it's just so much easier to talk to people outside of school and everything.
Yeah, I have both of them going usually at the same time.
Yeah, me too.
So I multitask. I go on Facebook one time and then MySpace in another window, or on tabs even, because tabs are really good things. Yeah, tabs. But if you're gonna be meeting new people online, you have to be really careful about who you talk to.
Yeah,
especially on MySpace. If somebody messages you and they don't have a display picture and they're like, "Hey, you're hot. Let's meet up sometime," that's kind of sketchy.
Yeah, we've both got messages like that.
Yeah.
When like random guys or girls or whatever, it could be anybody. They message you and they're just like, "Hey, I like to have fun. Do you like to have fun?" And that actually happened once. And it's like, "I live in your city. Maybe we can meet up sometime." And it's like, first of all, you're over 10 years older than me. Second of all, I don't know who the hell you are. So just shut up.
Well, it's not even the older thing, because I met a couple people on MySpace who are a lot older than me, like John and Marcus. Shout out to you guys, because you guys are awesome.
You guys are cool though.
We love you guys.
Yes, we do.
But yeah, and it's awesome because personally I like meeting people who are older, because I like to have sophisticated conversations sometimes, Well, not necessarily sophisticated, but it's also just because, I don't know, I just like meeting new people.
Like, not everybody you meet online is a creepy pervert. Like, there are a lot of awesome people out there, and you just have to, I don't know, just don't give out too much personal information.
Yeah, unless you really know the person.
Yeah, and, so, that sort of stuff. But you don't want to give out personal information on the internet. Like, I do sometimes.
I do, but only after I've talked to the person for a while.
Yeah. Like, I don't post my MSN on my MySpace, and I also recently set my MySpace to private so that only people who are my friend can see it. So
I didn't do that.
You should do that.
You can stop.
You should all do that.
No, I don't want to do that.
Whatever.
Because people will come onto my MySpace and be like, "Hey, this guy looks really cool. I want to go to his profile." Oh my gosh, it's private. I can't see anything.
Well, I also said
maybe I don't want to be his friend, so why can't I see anything about him before I add him as a friend? Ah!
Phil just likes to have a big friend count. It's all about the numbers.
On my old MySpace, I had so many friends that I couldn't even keep track of any of them, so I had to make a new MySpace.
Is this gonna happen again?
No, it's not. Because nobody's added me yet. Makes me sad. It's okay.
It's okay.
No matter how many times I told the people on my old MySpace to add me if they want to be my friend. Only like 6 people added me.
That's because they don't care. It's okay. I care. sometimes. Anyway. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, and so
I'm
we've
missing
we've met a few people actually online, in person, and that was after many conversations online. Yeah.
Like Dave, and it's also fun, not even to have people add you, but add people.
Yeah.
Like I am very, very good friends with this guy named Dave. I met him on MySpace because I decided one day I was gonna message him. I think he was the first person that I personally messaged because I was kind of like new to the whole MySpace internet meeting people thing. But he is like one of my best friends now, and we've met a bunch of times. Like we met up for the first time at a club. It was so much fun.
So much fun.
Best night ever, other than New Year's.
Yeah, New Year's was pretty good, but yeah, the club, that was pretty fun.
Oh, so good.
Club in downtown Toronto.
Oh my gosh. I miss that club.
Me too.
Oh, we need to go again.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's awesome to meet new people online.
And another thing I do, sometimes, like, I talk to some of my other, like, some friends, their friends online, and then I might not have met them in person, but then eventually you do meet them in person, so it's like, oh, you're friends with my friend, I'm just gonna talk to you, and so, like, you can get really good friends that way, too. I don't know if that made sense, but yeah, it did.
It's also good for networking as well. If you like to share websites or share videos or music online. There's also a new thing called Last FM.
Yes.
It's kind of like, no, I used to. I don't use it anymore.
Last FM. I don't
Last FM. It's like MySpace, but it's for music, and you find people with the same general musical interests as you.
Yeah. Just be careful, because seriously,
just be really careful.
There are stories of like kids and they're meeting. They go out and meet some person that they met online, and they don't turn out like they say that they're a 15-year-old girl or like something like that. They go meet them, and then it's just like an old man, and then they take them away, and then they do terrible things. And so we don't want to talk about that.
I don't want to even get into that
it's
because
really,
that's
those
really
things. Those stories are always so sad, and they're always like there's a whole bunch of different variations on those stories, and they're just terrible. And so that's why you have to be so careful. So
careful. But if
it can happen to anybody.
Exactly. And if you even, because I know a lot of the people who I chat on MSN and MySpace, I usually give them my MSN.
Yeah.
I chat with them a lot before I say, okay, maybe we can meet up sometime. Because I need to make sure that they're legitimate, you know? And I know a lot of the people I meet on MSN and Facebook are legitimate anyways, especially Facebook, because Facebook, it's usually people from my school. I have a lot of people at my school who added me mainly, and people who I know from previous schools.
In Facebook, you usually only accept like friend invitations if you recognize
exactly.
the name.
You have to say how you know the person.
Yeah. If it was like somebody in like a different network that like I don't recognize, I won't accept it.
Yeah, it's true. But so yeah, just in general, unless you really know the person and you know that you guys are good friends and that they're legitimate and they're not an internet stalker or a pedophile or anything like that, you can, just have fun with it because it's great. It's great to meet new friends online. I love it, personally. Just be so careful.
Yeah.
So we can't express how much you have to be careful because I know for a fact, I know someone personally who has met someone online who wasn't who they said they were, and they didn't do anything, but still, it's really scary. And also another thing you have to be careful of is, especially on MySpace, there have been a few accounts of people having identity theft.
Yeah.
Where people totally steal pictures and say that they're this person.
Yeah. Like if you put too much personal information, like once again, then it can be stolen just like that, and it's so simple. So
just be careful. But other than that, the internet is a great tool for meeting friends, and if you haven't already checked into MySpace or Facebook, you should check it out. It's kind of cool. It's not for everyone, but it's awesome, and it's great fun, and I personally really like it. So yeah. So we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
The internet is really, really great.
For porn.